Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome to the next episode of The Haunting Hour Season 2. Last episode that we watched was Brush with Madness, which starred Dylan Minnette, and it was about a boy who was obsessed with this comic book artist, accidentally upset him at a con, but then in the process stole his paintbrushes, and they made him paint these really interesting things with this really talented pictures all on the walls. He went a bit mental. Then it looked like one of the bad guys coming to life. It was a pretty cool episode with some really cool visual effects and transitions, and it did some interesting things with art styles, which I really enjoyed. Good episode. I enjoyed it. The ending didn't fully make sense to me, but that's probably because I am old and it's not gone on YouTube yet, but I'm sure once it goes live people will tell me what I missed that made it make sense. But yeah, it was a really good episode. I had a good time with it, although I was still convinced that the girl was going to turn out to be evil somehow, but I was just wrong. She was just a bit of an oddball character. This episode is called Sick. Now, that could mean a character gets sick with some weird virus, turns into a monster, or something bad happens to them when they get sick. Whenever I'm thinking about a kid's thing and they get sick, it always reminds me of, there's a Ghost of Fear Street book, which is like an R.L. Stein series, although he didn't actually write them, called Don't Get Sick at Granny's, or Don't Ever Get Sick at Granny's. And that book has stuck with me ever since I read it when I was like 10, 11 or something like that, maybe younger. It's about a character who's like staying at the grandma's, and it's like, don't ever get sick at Granny's, but then they get sick and the grandma goes a bit mental trying to help him get better, and yeah, there's twists and turns there which I won't spoil, but yeah, maybe it's something like that. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the reaction, and subscribe to the rest of the series too if you're not subscribed already, and there's a Patreon link in the description box below if you want to help support the channel. Let's jump into The Haunting Hour Season 2 Episode 7, I believe. Yes, Season 2 Episode 7 of The Haunting Hour, Sick. Some strange noise. This coming from that bed. This wasn't a good show. Someone with a bad cold. Some cool looking comic books though.
All this hazardous waste. You know, sometimes I think I should just wrap a plastic bubble around you.
Oh, is it someone that gets sick a lot?
Or
Is that me when I was a
this
kid?
whole place quarantined. This thing
What is
just
going
won't go
on?
away. Don't worry, sweetie.
Why are they
I'm
hiding
gonna
the
call
character
doctor
from us?
and get you something to help with the fever.
I don't know. I'm expecting like when we see Alex that he's not human or something. I don't know. Okay, no, he looks normal. I just thought because they weren't showing us his face that something was going to be weird underneath the covers.
Mom!
Gone to pick up medicine. Be back in a bit. Stay in bed. You need your rest.
Stay in bed? I don't think so.
He doesn't look so good.
Man, it's about time she left me alone. She just loves it when I'm sick. Gets to totally treat me like a little baby.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not even that sick anyways.
I'm hoping it's not going to be one of those,
Except for my stupid throat.
you know, Munchausen's things by proxy where she's making him
The
sick.
kid has a brilliant idea.
Ice cream. It's good for what ails ya. Best bowl of ice cream ever
That looks
in the world.
disgusting.
Oh, don't be so messy, Alex. Look who's being messy now.
This kid lost it. I do have a horrible feeling that his mum's behind it though. It's the way he was like, she loves it when I'm sick, she can take care of me.
Oh.
Nice move, Alex.
Children.
I'm still not that sick. I was feeling good.
You eat that much ice cream
What happened?
and cereal and donuts. You're not going to feel great. I will say I'm very curious to know what's really going on here. Because it's definitely not going to be as it seems. That he's just a normal sick kid.
Way to go, Alex.
Stop talking to yourself
Can
in
you
the
vacuum?
third person. It freaks me out.
Nice table. Good table.
The floors are wet. The walls are wet. What is going on? Is the house sick?
warm.
I need to stop trying to guess what's going on, but this is weird. I like it. Jump scare time.
Hey, Alex, you're hearing things. And feeling things.
It's not wet.
It's just loopy from being in bed so long or something.
No.
You're not that sick. I'm just sneak out for a second, and then you come right back. Hey!
It's like a quarantine thing. It's like those plastic sheets they put around places to quarantine them.
Hey, what's the deal?
Okay.
This is kind of scary.
What am I meant to do in this situation?
Okay. That's kind of really freaky though. You try and go outside and your house has been quarantined off. That's like, oh my god, that's scary. It's like Wreck. If you ever watched the film Wreck. No.
Virus contained. Subject
Virus contained.
highly contagious.
Highly contagious.
What's going on?
Quarantine.
I mean, awkward timing.
Quarantine?
Considering the middle of a pandemic, but
No way. Oh, I'm not that sick.
ugh, what's that green stuff? That is minging.
Trapped inside your slimy house all alone, but that's okay. Because you can take care of yourself, right? Right.
There's got to be like something like a monster in here that they're trying to contain. Unless he is the monster, like I said from the very beginning. I've got too many theories. What was that? It was like a cockroach. Like a giant ass cockroach. I don't remember that. What was that tentacle sucker thing like all about?
Fire, Alex, that's not a good idea.
You just say Alex?
Children really are our future, don't you think?
That was really freaky. What's going on?
All over Europe. Alex, we need you to pay attention.
To what?
I know I heard you that time.
Several inches of rain. Good, we've got your attention, Alex. Now, whatever you do, don't expect it to fall
Don't
overnight.
what?
Coming up, the secrets of Tinseltown. Don't cut yourself off. You have to go back downstairs.
Downstairs? Seriously?
They're quarantining it.
Okay.
I knew I wasn't that sick.
But they quarantined
Well, of
it
course, what's the difference?
with him in the
I'm
house.
still stuck
so.
in here with that scary thing.
You can still survive, but you have to go back downstairs. Go now. There's something we need you to do. Listen very carefully. We haven't much time. We can't keep the connection open for long.
Hey,
Alex, no.
Is that his mum?
quiet. Mom! My mom's out there.
Listen to
Alex,
the
there
TV.
isn't time.
No, it's cool.
Listen to the
She'll
TV.
take care of everything. She's mom.
I feel like they can be trusted. I don't know why.
Mom! Crying. No, Mom, it's okay. I'm in here.
We must exterminate.
Oh.
No. No, she wouldn't do. She couldn't.
Oh, kid. This is really scary. I don't like it. From like a weird virus pandemic point of view, you know.
You can destroy the thing before they do. You can save yourself. And your mother.
What?
Mom's in trouble.
Their plan will fail. That thing will keep growing and it will get out. We know how to destroy it.
But there's precious little time.
How do
need to
you
choose to
guys
fight
know?
the thing.
I'll do it.
Good. We knew we could count on you. Now you'll need to go.
I got this.
Okay.
They
Come on,
chose you,
Alex.
Alex. You may not have
It's Home Alone, this bad
TV
boy.
that'll tell you what to do anymore.
For my mom. And for all the moms.
All right, slimy thing.
For my mom. For all the moms. Oh, right, come on. Kill this bloody thing. Just jam me a machete thing into his head. Meat cleaver. Uh-oh. The gas has got them.
I told you to stay in bed.
Okay.
Mom?
What have you been up to?
Mom?
Has he just been hallucinating the whole thing?
I'm fine, dear.
There was. With these long tentacle things.
Honey, that was just the vacuum.
The vacuum. But there were
I
guys.
don't trust it.
Sealing me in with plastic like a quarantine.
You mean this plastic from the painters? Sweetie, they've been here all week.
No, not that. There was a guy.
What are they
lots
painting?
of guys. With these big
Putting
masks.
things all over the windows.
Or him.
Oh! I'm sorry, kiddo.
I don't know why I bothered to clean down here. I had no idea what he was doing.
It all seems like a Wizard
Don't
of
be so
Oz.
hard on
It's all
us,
a
like,
dream,
really
and
got the best of
this explains this, but
But the TV! The TV kept turning back on. And that guy with really good hair, he kept telling me to fight it.
You are fighting it, sweetie. That's what a fever means.
No more crazy dreams for me.
Good.
Alex, pay attention. We are not a fever dream. They are.
I want you to quit!
But you have to keep fighting, Alex.
No, just a dream.
That's
this is
right.
part of it.
Alex, we
Like,
can't help you if you
Bugs
don't
got
listen
in.
to us. Alex! Alex!
what? Okay, sorry if the lighting has changed quite a lot over the start of this episode. It was kind of slightly sunny at the beginning. Then we had a mini thunderstorm where it went really dark and cloudy. And now it's getting very bright outside, as you can see. Sunlight. But that was Season 2, Episode 7 of The Haunting Hour, Sick. And that was definitely one that's open to interpretations to what was actually going on. Was the boy just really sick with a fever and hallucinating all these things going on? Or was he actually dealing with this weird bug creature that was in the house and all these quarantine things going on outside, and the ending was a fever dream, but the bit of it might have been a fever dream? It's definitely one where I could see that everyone's going to have a different opinion on what was real, what was not. I mean, the easy way to think is he was just really feverish, had a big hallucination because of what was going on, and that he just dreamt or hallucinated all this weird stuff going on. Because it was kind of that Wizard of Oz sort of thing, wasn't it, where like he thought he'd woken up from this fever dream, and he was like, but there was things outside, and it was the decorators, and there was this noise, and it was, you know, the Hoover was the monster, and then there was a woman who was making all the noises downstairs, and so everything was kind of explained away, so that you could kind of see that it could have been just his imagination or hallucinations or whatever, and that is kind of cool. But I guess the more interesting way to think about it was that the actual monster that he was fighting was real, in which case that's a really scary thing for anyone to go through, not even just a kid, but to wake up in your own home, sick or not, having to fight off this monster, this creature, this alien type thing, is scary. But then to try and go outside and there's those quarantine sheets everywhere, people telling you that they're trying to help you, but then other people outside that won't let you go out and no one's going to speak to you. But then if that is real, how are the people on the TV communicating with him? How did they know what was going on? Why did they know what was going on? Why was no one outside talking to him? I can understand if they had to try and kill this alien. It seemed like the mum quite quickly just left the kid inside. I'm trying to think about it as if that was real, right? So the mum just left the kid inside with this alien and didn't try and get him out. They just quarantined it off and they didn't try and explain anything to him. But then there was this TV channel that could communicate with Alex and explain what was going on or try and help him. Weird. So I think, like, in my head, the easiest thing to think about, because it's makes more sense, was that it was all the dream until the end. And then he woke up, or the fever kind of started to pass a little bit, or something like that. And he realised that he was hallucinating most of it. But then we did see at the end the TV was talking to him again. So it could just be the fever coming back and another hallucination or what. But it's very much, everyone's going to have a different opinion. Everyone's going to think something else is real. One part's real, one part's not. But it is very interesting. And I actually really love this episode for that, because it kept me guessing all along what was really going on. And even towards the end, when we kind of had some sort of explanation. It was still like, it didn't really fully explain what was happening. And even then, it's open to interpretation. But there were some really creepy moments throughout. And I've got to give props to the main guy, Alex, the actor who played him. Because most of the episode, he was pretty much by himself. I mean, there was little communications here and there, like with his mum, with the people outside, with the TV people. But on the most part, this kid was by himself most of the episode. And he played it off really well. Like, I believed... Some of it was a bit cheesy, but he looked like a sick kid. I believe that he was upset because his mum was outside crying and they had to exterminate him. I thought he did really well. I was quite impressed with him, actually. This episode was good because I guess as well, because I was quite a sick kid a lot, it kind of hits those little things that I'm familiar with. I think the best episodes of things that make you scared are where you can kind of relate to the characters. So I remember being a kid, being home during the day, sick because I was too ill to go out. So that kind of mentality I get. I obviously didn't have to fight off some weird parasite-looking cockroach creature whilst the house was quarantined. But, hey, I was quarantined last year for about a year, on the most part, because of lockdown. So, yeah, really creepy, really interesting the way they did the episode. I liked that it was open to interpretation. I liked the characters. Like I say, where I think it falls is that it was all a fever dream because that's the way it makes sense in my head. But like I said, the interesting way to think about it was that the alien stuff was real, the monster stuff was real, and that the ending was part of the fever dream. But then that begs the question of how does he ever get out of it? Is he going to get out of it? Does the monster win? Do they just kill him and the monster with the gas that they were pumping in, the poison? Really interesting. I'd be interested to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Let me know which part you think was real. Did you like the episode? I thought it was really cool. Creepy in parts, funny in parts. I liked Alex as a character. I totally get the whole, I'm ill at home alone, so I'm just going to eat whatever I get my hands on. Totally with you there, love it. Same with like, there was an episode of You Fear the Dark where the guy was home alone and had this giant ass bowl of, was it spaghetti? No, he had this giant ass bowl of chocolate pudding. Like a giant bowl that he's going to eat at. I feel it. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode. Let me know down below in the comments what you thought of Season 2, Episode 7 of The Haunting Hour. Sick. Did you find it creepy like I did? Like just the premise of being trapped in your home, not being able to get out, but not just because the doors won't open, but you can open the doors, but there's people outside actually stopping you getting out because you need to quarantine because they're going to try and kill you both. What do you think's real? Or what do you think's not? Let me know down below. As always, my name is Scott. Hope you guys are well, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. I'm excited to read your comments on this one. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already for the rest of Season 2 of The Haunting Hour, and there's a Patreon link down below if you want to help support the channel. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of The Haunting Hour. Bye guys. Stay safe.